Hello, friends. Welcome to Whip Wednesday. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. Turn the music back on. Are you ready to get crafting today? I was forced to eat beforehand, so I was a little late. Hey, dinner's ready. Why don't you eat first? Okay, cool. So here we are, fed and ready to go. But how is everybody? How's your guys' week? How's your Whip Wednesday? I hope it's going well. I hope you're getting some work done and feeling motivated. My motivation went from yesterday, like, yes, let's go, to like, ugh, I don't really want to do anything. It's hard to focus today. Like, what is that? Can we not have those days right after a good one? But I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I have so many projects. I have like a million projects, right? And it's fun and it's stressful all at the same time. But I can't help it. I enjoy having so many things that I just dip my toes into, right? So one of them that I've talked about a million times is I keep wanting to do like some tapestry crochet with the Stardew Valley stuff. And so I figured today would be a fun day for us to kind of play around with that. I have a few that I kind of like changed the colors of. I'm using the cross stitch book and trying to like think about how I would want it set up or like the colors to use, right? So I'm not like 100% on what I want to do yet. I have like a bunch of colors. And I was like looking at different things. We could obviously do a Junimo. I have like a little green Junimo we could do. We could do a chicken. Chicken would be fun, kind of fun. Let's see, some flowers, always a good choice, right? A strawberry even. Then my husband comes in here, right? I'm like doing this and I was like, look through these. Like, what do you think? And he goes, you should either do coffee or a fishing rod. I'm like, yes, the coffee was one of them that I was thinking about. And I was just like, but I just think it's funny that he's the one who goes, yeah, coffee or fishing rod. Because we all know Rachel loves coffee and fishing and video games. I just thought it was kind of perfect. So, of course, I had those set up as well. So I have a fishing rod set up. And I have the coffee mug. I don't know, the coffee mug might be kind of cute and like very simple for like the first one. So maybe we should do that one. I have like a coffee brown. And then it's kind of like, well, I guess it's like a caramely creamy color, but I went with like more of like a tannish, a lighter brown, if you will. And then I think just white for the mug, because that's what it is in Stardew. That's what we're going for. Hi, Icarus. Welcome on in. How you doing? How is your Wednesday? I hope you're doing well. Let me check. Okay. We're all good there. We're all good. Everything's great. Love it. We have our music going. I can see what's happening around me. This is phenomenal. I was like not set up. My camera wasn't set up and I was like, when did I take that off? Look. This is what always happens. Been good. Heading to sleep now, actually. No worries. I'm glad you got to hop in and say hi, though. I'm so glad. But you know what? Sleep well. Yeah, absolutely. I loved it. I love when people get to come in and say hi and hang for even just a few seconds. It's absolutely fantastic. I will make sure to stay hydrated and stretch though. I promise. I promise. You have a good night's sleep. And I hope that all of your works in progress are going well. Oh my gosh. Let me so I put all of my things. Oh, then I had one where it was like what is the word? Landscape-ish? There was, now Ashton sent me this like really cute cardigan somebody made, and I was like, oh my god, I need it. And it was like a Stardew Valley cardigan. And one of the things on there was like a little landscape. And I was like, I'm sitting here going, I kind of want to extend it a little bit so it looks more like the mountain range. But I was like, oh, I like that. And it was free, so I have it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So there it is. Like, in case I want to do that one. But I was like, oh, doing it with the Tunisian stitch, right, would look so nice, I think. And then of course I have like thought bubbles. I was like a heart thought bubble and then a angry thought bubble where it's like that scribble. I thought it would look really fun. So of course I have like a million ideas. And I think I know how like large and everything I want the square to be. And of course this could always just be practice, or maybe I'll do something with the squares. We will see what happens. I think that would be kind of fun. Now the question is, what color for behind the coffee? Because I was thinking maybe more like pastel-y colors would be cute. Let me come over here. Yes. So you can see I was like working with like this light blue color. I'm like, but of course I have like a light pink, or I have like this really cute minty color. The mint could be kind of fun. I'm trying to think of what would work well, because it's going to be like a white mug. But it's gonna have like the dark brown outline, so it's not like the white would be on top of it. Maybe the minty color would be kind of cute. I also have like this like spring green. Love a good spring green, right? But now I'm kind of like leaning on the mint. Kind of leaning on it. I was debating on the blue. This is me doing swatches. Here, I can swap to here so you can see better. This is me doing swatches. There we go. To figure out like what size I wanted to use for the Tunisian hook and everything like that. So I have this one, and I am thinking the simple stitch would probably be nice. Let me show you one thing I was doing. If you're not on my Instagram, I have it somewhere. I made a sunflower. I adore this like so much. I think it's just so pretty. I want to actually make it into like a little wall hanging, but it's a sunflower, right? Well, now the stitch is a simple stitch and a backward simple stitch. So it makes this really beautiful design, and I'm pretty sure we were doing the same stitch together one of these times too when I was doing some Tunisian tapestries that I'm going to do the I can't think. Not cross stitch. My brain. Embroidery, when I'm going to embroider on those. So it's the same stitch, and this was me just kind of messing around again, because this is all I've been doing lately, is just messing around to see, okay, well, what if I use the stitch that I like fell in love with and make a full tapestry with it, where I'm actually like changing colors. And here, I'll even show you guys the back, where I'm like doing a change the colors part in the back to get everything to work. And I'm like, oh, that's actually really cool. I love how that looks, right? I think it's beautiful. Now, the simple stitch by itself, though, does make these squares. And I think because we are doing like the Stardew Valley pixel look, it might be better if we use just the simple stitch versus the simple and backwards simple. Backwards simple? Simple and backwards simple. Which I love this stitch. I'm going to use it for like everything, I think. But I think today we're going to use the simple stitch and work ourselves up a coffee mug. Get some energy going, right? We need some energy for a good Whip Wednesday. Okay. So let me just move this stuff. I also have like in mind to do like the jellyfish. So a fun like jellyfish one on black with like the pops of like blue and like that like turquoisey colors, right? And then I want to stitch in some glow in the dark yarn. I'm like, oh, that could be so fun. So that's another idea. I didn't know if I should do black Tunisian on stream though, because I was just like, I don't know if this would be like annoying one for me to see and for you guys to see. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm working on. So that one might be for another day, or let me get like some of it going, and then I can work with you guys on it. But I'm excited for that one because I think that'll be really fun. So we decided on the mint. Oh wait, I need the brown. Am I not pulling from the middle on this? Ugh. It's so much easier streaming with the pulling from the center. There we go. Okay, so I have the few different colors we're going to use. We have the mint, which is going to be the main color. The dark, which is going to be the coffee color. This is just like a little embellishment on the coffee mug. And then just for the mug itself, I think we'll go with the white to make it pretty easy on ourselves, I think will be good. Okay. It's gonna become a mess. We're gonna have to unwind ourselves like a million times today, I know it. But that's fine. You know, you do what you gotta do, and you have fun doing it anyways. Oh, you know what I could do? Wait a minute. I didn't really think about it until just this second. But you guys are probably going to want to see what I'm making. And I feel kind of rude. So hold on. Now, I think I simplified this. Oh, maybe it is more of a creamy color for the actual mug. Should we go with white or like a creamy color? I'm thinking white. I think that'll be better. Anyways. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do I already have it? Oh, wait, no, that's thinking. Oh, hold on. I typed in coffee, and it was just like, you can't, like, you want to save over that? No, because that's actually Coffee the dog. Okay, save that. Now I can show you guys what I'm doing. Easy. Is it this one? Yeah. I don't even think I have... Oh. Did I not hit okay? That's what we did last time. Where did it go? There you are. There we go. Maybe? Ah, there we are. Alright, we got our little coffee mug in the corner. It's perfect. Okay. See, this is why I don't know, is just because these are so similar. But I think it'll be fine once they're actually... No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna work with it. I like it. Let me know if I'm, like, way too quiet or something. I'm gonna move the mic just so it's in a better spot. Okay. So I go here, because I'm gonna have to lift this up higher because of how long this is. There we go. I probably should make that a little bit longer. But let's get started. I don't know how long this will take. It might be like a really quick whip up, and if it is, maybe we could do a couple different ones, but we'll see, because streaming and doing this at the same time always takes forever. And it's mostly because I just want to hang out with you guys and chit-chat. I think that's the right size. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful I'm going to have this proper for what I want it for. Now, if you guys haven't Tunisian crocheted before, I love it. I'm wanting to do it more and more often and come up with more and more projects to do with it. So I do recommend absolutely trying it out if you haven't. Part of me is wondering if I'm going to need to get some nicer Tunisian hooks eventually, because mine are just like really like the cheapies. I got a full cheapie set just just to try and see if I liked it, because I only had one hook. I had one Tunisian hook. I don't remember what size it is. It's probably like a 5 or something. And I was just like, but what if the project I find, calls for something else and I want to try it out and I need to be able to change this, like, the size of the project. And like the biggest reason I really wanted it was to do some pattern testing. So I was like, I definitely was going to need to get a set so that I could gauge and figure out what's going to work best. So nice, quick, easy set that I have here. So now I'm going to have to start looking for another one, because of course I am, because obsession. Obsession with all the fiber arts makes me happy. Okay, you're going to have to get out of the way, notebook. My little note-taking notebook right here. So the first couple rows, I'm going to have just this minty color. See, now I'm like wondering if I should have put it on a darker background so it would pop, but no, I'm not going to second guess myself. We're going to go with the mint, and if I want to change it up, we just do it again. Practice swatch. You can become my, like, a coaster. So for a simple stitch, it's literally just this way. Now, I still like doing the back and forth just to make that beautiful stitch, but this works. This works and it makes me happy. But my list of things I really enjoy making and I want to make like many of is growing. So I'm happy about that, because that means that I'm finding some really good patterns that are enjoyable and work up nicely and work well. But I was like, I need some more nerdy stuff on that list. Always need the nerdy stuff on that list. I think it's going to be 3 rows. Let me make sure. Yeah, so it's going to be 3 rows, and then we'll get into the actual color changing. Now, I'm still... Hopefully I'm changing the colors properly. But I'm going to make sure as we go through that I'm trying to keep it as clean in the back as I can, just so it's nice and smooth and easy to work with into like another project. Because otherwise, if it's like a giant mess in the background, there's only a few things you can do, really. Part of me wonders, though, if I could get something that I could like iron on to the back, though, and cover up just like the ugliness, really. All the strips in the back and everything. Is there like something that I could just do? And I'm like, probably, because I've done stuff with like fabric and everything, that would work. So I definitely could see doing something of that nature to kind of hide the mess and then be able to use it on a lot of different things. I have been doing the Tunisian so close to me. This just feels slightly unnatural. I also might need to put something under my left elbow because it already hurts. So maybe my little toast friend could sit under my elbow. And I don't know if that sounded weird to anybody, but I have a little toast stuffed like stuffed thing on my my desk right now. It's super cute. Love it. It sits next to my giant my Chicago styled hot dog because I can't help myself. It's all very silly. This is my toast, by the way. He's too adorable. He's too adorable, and he's also gonna be my elbow rest for today. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I already have one on. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then this guy, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is where I need the brown. I'm already sitting here going, oh, it's gonna be a mess. Pull it through. And then I'm actually, yeah. I don't know if I can't hide that piece, so I might not bother. 3, 4. How many? 5. Okay. I don't want to make it too tight, but that should be okay. The mug has begun. Okay. There we go. I might actually have a cup of tea after stream today. Have something nice and just inviting and relax a little bit. More crocheting, I think. It will be in order. Okay, so we swap. And then we swap again. So now it comes back over. This is where I'm always like, okay, wait, do I want to go over or under? And I think I want to go over. No, I want to go under. So it kind of catches that back. Don't go too tight. Don't go too tight. Did I go too tight? I may have. I may have. The nerves are getting to me. Okay. Wow, that definitely looks like coffee so far. It's literally nothing. It's fine. This next row is going to have 3 colors, so it's going to be even more of a mess. Oh, okay, so this one, we change here. So you're going to go over, pull, cool. And then the new color. So this is actually going to be the mug color. Honestly, you probably could do whatever color you wanted to. I love that I like recolored the dog. I have the recolored dog that I used to make a bag, so it would look like Harvey. And it makes me extremely happy because then it's just like my little Stardew pup. There we go. Okay. Now back to the brown. There's so many color changes in this. It's going to be I mean, this one doesn't have as many as I have a feeling some of them could end up having. I also made these more like simple. I simplified them because I figured they don't have to be super duper detailed as long as you can kind of like you know what it is, right? You can look at it and you go, "Yes, I know what that is." Um but there we go. But I also didn't want to make them not detailed enough so that they, have that cute charm. So some of them I've been like playing around with. Okay, do I need some more shading in it? Do I need to like change it up a little bit or add something here? Because like the ones in the cross stitch book, very detailed, like 5 different colors for each thing, and I'm just like, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. You have like 4 different shades of one color. Is it possible to just do 2? So that's kind of what I've been messing around with. So I can make it a little bit easier on myself. Oh, the mint color would have been perfect. Well, no, because the tea actually has that mint color in it, doesn't it? So honestly, I probably couldn't use the mint color for the background. I was like, oh, the background for like a teacup would be the perfect, like the mint would be great. But actually, no. Oh, wait. Shoot, hold up. Okay, can I go back? Ooh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I think I went through 2 with the brown, and I should have only gone through 1. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's so much better. Okay. I'm glad I caught that one. I already have to redo this whole row. Okay, bring the brown. I feel like I'm doing this a little too tight, but I don't know, it's hard to tell. Because I want it to be snug enough that we don't end up with any weird holes, but otherwise, if you go too tight, it puckers, and I feel like it's puckering, which makes me nervous. Because when I lay it, yeah, see, look at it's puckering. So I don't know if I did something funky with the white, but that looks... Why is it puckering so much? I guess we could do this next row and see if it's still doing that, or if it's just because it's like at the top right now. Well, let's find out. The white. Oh, wait, did I miss one? I did. Hold up. Hold on. I swear I'm paying attention. But that, like I said, the white was puckering so much, it was like... It hit another stitch on me. So there we go. I think it's gonna be okay. You can see how it's like already doing this? I probably need like some contraption to make sure my yarn isn't getting all gross, but I currently do not have said contraption. So we do what we can with what we have, which is just untangling it every few rows. That's it. That's what we have. So maybe after this row I can detangle a little bit. Okay. Switch to brown. There's a way you like overlap them in the back so that they don't end up making holes. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I'm like over or under. Where does it have to go so that I'm not accidentally creating holes where there shouldn't be any? Which is honestly between any of the stitches. There we go. It's becoming a worse little knot right there in the middle. It's driving me crazy. Okay, that's a little too snug. Should be better. Just the one. Where's the green? It's still puckering like crazy. I don't know if that's... What did I go too tight with? Oh, good. Stardew Valley music. Perfect. I think it's okay. Maybe I just need to block it at the end, but you can kind of like see the shape is actually coming through now. But first, detangle. I think half of stream is going to be just us going, okay, detangle. Detangle time. I do love Stardew. I think it's such a fun game. And there's just so much to do at this point. It's kind of hard not to just be excited to play. We have our first 100% going on my stream. Because I haven't done that before. I feel like I've missed out on so many updates and stuff. Because half the time I'm just like, well, should I start over? And then there's like a new farm, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll start over again. Because it's like I want to experience the new farms and everything too. I just can't keep up apparently. And then I was like reading an article that said that he was like, oh, there could be more in the future. It's like, of course there could. Of course there could be more updates in the future. Oh, it's gonna get even messier because now we're gonna add in another color. Okay, this is fine. Still wondering if I should have found like a better caramel-y color. I don't know if I have any in here. Let me see. Because I always have my wonderful scrap yarn bag next to me. Of course. All I know is that I am running out of like shades of brown. And I'm like, okay, shades of brown are used in, like, everything. I cannot be running out of that color. I don't think this is... No. No, we'll go with this, like, this softer color. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll work. Okay. Because it's just, like, that little bit of embellishment on it just to give it, like, some sort of style. So hopefully that'll be good. See, the thing I'm talking about that I think I need, and I could print it myself, is like a color minder, and it's like a wheel that like spins with all the colors on it, so it's supposed to help keep them from getting super tangled. Now, is it going to work? I have no idea. I don't know if it would work for me for what I'm doing. But it would be very cool to try out. So maybe in the future I will print one of those guys. And then we can try it together. This one's going to be obnoxious. Because it's every other changes color. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. It's like a little zigzaggy on the cup. Go back over. My only thing is with like the color work that I'm doing, I feel like that the wheel wouldn't work. I'd be like, it's just a bigger mess now on the wheel. But I don't know, maybe it would. Maybe it would be a nice idea. Oh no, that's gonna be brown. Okay, oof. Got nervous that I made a mistake. No mistakes, dang it. Just make sure it's not too tight. Two. This actually might work up pretty quickly. This is exciting for me though, because this is like the first one that I have done for Stardew Valley. Like I did the sunflower, so I think that's really pretty with the Tunisian color changing and everything. But this is like the first Stardew one too, so I'm hoping it comes out good. Otherwise, this is why we try it out. We see, okay, do we need to make adjustments? What would make this better? And that's part of the process, and it's actually very fun to me. It just takes so much time, you know? Time and effort when it comes to that kind of stuff. Okay. There we go. That's the small piece. The obnoxious part now. Change. Change again. Change again. I think we have to do that one more time in this. The next row also has the change and change and change. It could be worse. It could be worse. If we wanted to really detail this, we'd have those little shaded colors in the corners. They'd all be different, like, tones. It would be all over the dang place. Okay, and then the mid one comes all the way across. There we go. It's too tight, too tight, too tight. Loosen it up, loosen it up. Okay. That should be fine. course, everything that I will do is going to get blocked. It'll make it so much easier to see the image and make sure it's all nice and like straight and put together well. Okay, that's that one. Okay. I'm like sitting here going, which color do I need? Ah, yes. So it goes to more of that lighter color here. And here. Wait. No. Nope, 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 nope. One. Then this one is white. See what I mean by it gets like just a giant knotted mess back here? I don't know if I should do it after every row just to make sure it's like cleaner, but it's just like, oh my god, it's so obnoxious to work with. It gets very annoying. And yet, I still love it. I'm still enjoying the heck out of it. It's like, what is wrong with me? Okay. This one, and then one more. Get all of these in. Very nice. Okay. Just to get that dang zigzag pattern, I swear. The handle is about to appear. Right there. Mint in. Definitely gonna have to unravel after this row again because it's just like obnoxious. I'm trying to just hold back the knot with my pinky so it doesn't get all the way up to the actual project. Because look at this. Look at this. Ridiculous. Okay. Here we go. Fill it in on the back. But if you have any whips you guys are working on today, let me know. What are you guys working on? Anything fun, exciting, obnoxious? Love to hear about it. And if you want to share it, feel free to throw it into our Discord. I don't have this close to me. It's this one. I have a whole section for crochet and art, and I would love to see what you guys are up to and working on. Always so fun. You guys are super inspiring. Oh my god. Okay, I might need to do it right now because I can't stand this knot forming. Okay, no, it's gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse if I don't fix it. It's because of the zigzag. It's that back and forth with the frickin' zigzag. There's gotta be a better way. There probably is, and I'm just making it hard on myself. Which, look, it's fine. It's fine. I'm used to it. I tend to just go, yeah, I'll just deal with it. Because when I'm on my own, I'm on my own. I don't really care as much. Okay. And then we'll fix this guy. Oh, wait. Nope, that didn't have to move. Cool. Okay. You guys just have to flip? We'll just flip-flop you two? Cool. All right. There we go. Now it should be better. Is it going to stay that way? Absolutely not. But at least it's better for now. If I have the right shades of green, I think we should also do the Junimo today, because that would be a lot of fun. Which I might. I'm just debating on what color should be in the background. Ooh, the pink background with the green Junimo, though, could be super cute. It's like a watermelon. And I do love watermelon, and it is watermelon season, so I think that's a yes. So if I get this guy done, we will also do a Junimo, just for funsies. Oh, that's not the right color. I wanted the mint. I can't tell if this is just going to elongate the coffee mug, though. Is it going to look really silly? That's why I'm like, I don't know if I didn't keep this loose enough, because I am going to want to stretch it. I already feel myself wanting to stretch it wider. So it could be me and my tension, in which case this is going to get frogged. Lucky for us, it's all still intact, so it's not like a bunch of small pieces of yarn or anything. Which would drive me up the wall. Because it's just like, no, I don't want to waste all this yarn. But luckily, it's just a giant knotty mess, and it'll just be a big pain in the butt to unravel. Okay, so then this, I have to have the hole for the mug. Let me go back to white. Then we go back to brown. There we go. I feel like I've been doing a lot of tapestry stuff lately. I love it, though. I think it's so much fun. And I just want to keep coming up with, like, more designs and everything. So I think I will. I think I will. I think I'm going to be playing around with fun designs, or trying to incorporate a bunch of, like, nerdy stuff into tapestries. I think would be super cute. Okay. This part, did I need, oh no! Hold on. We gotta unravel this end. Frog a little bit backwards. I forgot a piece right here actually needs to be that softer brown. Well, the lighter brown, I should say, not the softer brown. So let's bring that guy in quick. dark brown comes over. There we go. It's all those little changes, you know? They get to you. They get to you. Okay, now you can come back over. Finish off this one. We can do our back. Honestly, it's like all that stuff again. Practice makes perfect, so it's okay. We made a mistake. We fixed it. We're going back now. Just more practice. Have you guys played around with tapestry crochet before? What have you made? I would love to hear about it. Long time ago, I feel like I've made a couple of things for my husband that were tapestry. We were dating in college, which is even funnier. Years ago at this point, which sounds weird. Dating myself a little bit, it's fine. But I always love making stuff for people. It's probably one of my favorite things about crafting is being able to make something for somebody else that is either like of their interest or that I thought they would like, and it just could be something cozy. Always makes me happy. Okay. So I have a couple of projects right now going that I have to get those finished ASAP for a couple of family members. Maybe that's what I'll work on tonight after stream. See, I feel like my tension is super off because look at how it's like it's almost like it's curling in on itself, and I don't like that. So hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be able to be straightened out, so I either did something way too tight at the beginning, right? And now it's just constantly shifting, which is not good. And it might have been that first row where I changed colors, but we'll see. We'll see if we like it. Watch me end up hating it. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But like again, I had to see if I would like it in the Tunisian style. I'm like, I have to see if I'd like it stitched this way, because it could be super fun and it could be super pretty. And if it is, good. We found a way we want to do it. But if it doesn't work, we either shift and try something different or adjust it until we can get it to work. Which is probably the one I'm going to go with because I want it to work this way because I really like doing the Tunisian style. Oops. Got that mug handle going a little bit, which is very good. I think that's like the top of the mug handle. Well, that's 1, 2. Yes, so we're almost at the top of the mug handle. Okay. Bring this guy back over. It's kind of fun because I always feel like, oh, I can try something new or different with you guys. Try try something a little out of the box sometimes. Because I get comfortable. You know, you get comfortable in your box and you go, these are the things I love to do, but it's always fun to dabble and try something new and different. Massive mess. That's all it feels like right now. I'm gonna have to fix it again. Oh, maybe I went too tight in the middle too. Darn it. It's got to be one of these pieces that has to go across the whole way because it just feels snug here and at the bottom, at the very bottom. So it's a little warped. I'm a little upset. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, honestly, something I could do technically is cut it. Cut it in the middle and see if we can't make it a little bit looser later, but it's my fault for just trying to rush through it too. Because I'm not really paying attention to how tight it is. I'm saying I am. I'm trying to force myself to look at it, but at the same time, it's like, oh, how did that get so tight? So it might be a bit of a warped coffee mug. So let's find out what's going to happen. Oh my god, no, hold on. I told you I was going to fix it, and then I didn't fix it. We're technically done with the light brown, so that can get out of the way. Because then hopefully that one won't be getting all knotted up with everybody else. I guess I probably would have to cut it though, wouldn't I? I didn't want to cut it just in case we wanted to unravel it. Especially if, since it is doing all that warping, I might have to unravel it just to fix the tension. So what are you guys doing? Frogging any fun projects today like me? Unraveling yarn that's become a giant knot because you're doing color work? Sounds like it. I love it. I love it. It's like we all have to do it. Okay. So what, 2 here. So up again. So this should be like where the middle of the cup is now, where you can actually see the coffee. Is right here. See, I like the idea that we use the same brown around the edges, but now I'm like, oh my god, it's just a giant tight mess though. Tension-filled mess, that's what I'm gonna say. It's just me. It's just me in a nutshell. Okay. Here. Good. I like how at the beginning I was like, I'm gonna try to make it so nice in the back. I'm gonna do a second one just so I can work on my tension. That's it. I just want to work on it now. Okay. There. There's the coffee color. Why are you guys all becoming snug to pull from? Can we not? They're like fighting at me. What are we doing? I'm so mad about the tension. Okay. Well. I still want to keep going, though. I know I keep saying I'm probably going to undo this, but I want to keep going because I want to see, do I have to adjust for the fact that it might elongate the coffee mug? Because that might look really silly. Did I miss a stitch? I think I missed a stitch. Hold on, we might have to redo that row. Let me see. Because it's right here. I think I missed a stitch on that one. Yeah, see, something feels funky right there. Oh, I'm gonna have so many issues today. At least it feels that way. I feel like I just completely missed doing a loop on that one. Oh, that's so obnoxious. All right, fine. Fine. You know what? We've already did these. Let's just see if I can't keep these on my hook. Let's go back. Okay. It's one of those days, I think. It feels like one of those days, at least, where I was hopeful and I was like, okay, I'm going to have so much motivation. I'm going to feel so good about this. And it was so hard to focus. And I just felt like I couldn't do it. I don't know. It was just one of those days. I assume you guys end up feeling that sometimes, at least. But it was just like one of those days where it's like, I can't. I just can't. I'm trying so hard. I mean, my run this morning wasn't too bad. I mean, I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it. But that's where like all of it went, and then all of a sudden I was just like, and I'm kind of done now. I feel kind of done. And I'm like, no, where did my motivation from the like earlier this week go? I was feeling so good. We'll get it back. We'll get it back, and then we'll be right on track, and it'll be fine. I'm not concerned. Okay. Pull this guy up. Try this again. We're almost at the spot where it was an issue. See, but part of me is thinking I'm going to have to double the width, right? So, depending on how many pieces, like each one of these were just like one, it would end up being two. And I'm thinking that might help with how it's becoming just longer. It's bugging me, and I feel like I need to fix it. So that might be one of the adjustments I end up doing. Okay. There we go. Because it looks so tall. It looks so tall. Okay. Change it up. Change it again. Change it a million times. I think it might be way more telling with like this circle now that's going to be in the middle for like the opening of the cup, where the coffee actually is. Okay, and then bring you back once again. There's actually not that many more rows to go. Altogether, I'm making a 20 by 20 square. So it'll have like the extra mint at the top so that it kind of gives it a little bit more of a border and some space. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. The less glamorous side of anything right here. Taking knots out. But I hope everybody's having themselves a good Whip Wednesday. And I hope your projects are going awesome. If you want to share them, feel free. I would love to hear about what you're working on, what you're getting done, what you're thinking about doing. Get those ideas flowing. It's always fun. Okay. Snugging that up a little bit. Of course it's telling me that I'm becoming unstable again. I hope it's okay. I don't want to have any issues with you guys, because we're having a good time. I'm very close, by the way, to getting my hexagon sweater finished. I just have to put it together. I keep debating on the squares in the back. I don't think I'm going to do the squares in the back. I don't think it's necessary. We do need to do... It doesn't feel long enough in the arm. Now, I don't know if it has to be longer, or maybe that could be like the style I go with. That's like more like a 3/4. Because otherwise it's going to be so long, and I don't really want it longer. Oh, wait, this one. So I'm kind of like playing around with that. I do think I still want to do like the paw print squares for like pockets. So that'll probably be what I'll end up doing. But I have to figure out, is there a way to make the arms a little bit longer without making it longer in the bottom? And I think there is. I would kind of assume the way it goes is you would technically do like another length at the bottom to make it longer. But I'm like, what if I did that around the arms instead? So we'll have to see. Something else I'm playing with, right? Always gotta have something to be thinking about, working through. This white, for some reason, is so snug inside. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Should fix it. Trying to think of anything that's happening this week that's kind of fun. I guess if you're into Bridgerton, the next season does come out tomorrow, so that's going to be super exciting. I'm gonna try not to. I don't like want to binge it. I want to have it where it's like either a nightly or a weekly thing. But sometimes it's hard, you know. They do those nuts cliffhangers. You're just like, oh, now I need to know what's gonna happen next, and we have time, so why not? It's always one of those things, right? Does it still do that? Yes. So this is like the last time this one goes up on this side. go. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, 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 nope. Catching myself. I can see the pattern in my head before I do it. I'm like, no, that doesn't seem right. We already did that. This has to get smaller. There we go. So same thing on this side, and then swap. Where's my mint? I do love this mint color though. I think it's actually very cute. I like it. I feel like it works, and I feel like these soft pastel-y colors will work with a lot of the different objects. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll put more of them together. Like, okay, which ones would I want to actually like put all together in a project? And then maybe with the colors that are there, some of it when there's like a pop of color in one thing, it could be the background for another. That's kind of what I'm thinking would be cool to do. So I might go through them a little bit better and see what would work that way. Obviously, if I use the prismatic shard, we're just going to have a very bright rainbow. What's wrong with that? Gotta have some fun, bright rainbows sometimes, right? Okay. There we go. This one over. Oh my gosh, it's nodding again because it hates me. There we go. Okay. We're almost there. Almost there, and then hopefully I won't have a giant naughty mess. Okay, so for this guy, let me see. Gotta come over one more. Oh, so Sarah, welcome on in. Hello there. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How's your Wednesday? How you doing? OMG, I love. Good. Love to hear that. It's a little tight. I'm not sure. You know, I'm like my tension's a little off. It's a little warped. So I'm like some adjustments may need to be made, but I'm enjoying it so far. Big Stardew fan? Yes, let's go. It's a lifestyle at this point, right? Stardew is a lifestyle. I'm doing pretty good though. I'm having a good time wanting to play around with some different stuff and see what we can come up with, right? Oh jeez. This mess that it's creating, not for me. Not for me. Always feel the need to fix it, but I'm like, no, just keep going. Power through, power through. Okay, so we're getting to the top of the mug though, so I'm happy. I'm getting happy. But it's good to see ya. I'm glad you got to hop in. Wait, did I already? Oh my god. Oh my god, bring the mint over. I have so many of these that I want to make now. It's going to be a giant laundry list of Stardew Valley objects that I'm going to probably crochet into little tapestry squares. Make something fun out of them. Tried to hop in yesterday, but you had a baby shower to go to? Oh my gosh, I hope it was fun. I hope it was a fun baby shower. You got all the fun, silly little games to play. The excitement. I was done by the time you got home. Oh no. It does happen. It's fair. We're at like 22% now on my perfection run. I'm very excited about it. Very excited. Make a giant blanket with it. Ooh, that's a fun idea. I do love that. I do love that. We could make bigger squares then. Get all the fun ones in, right? You want a plant? Oh my god. That's my kind of baby shower right there. If plants are winnable, I want in. I want in. Right up your alley. Oh, perfect. Ah, see? This is good. This is very good. What kind of plant? I'm so curious now. There's so many. There's so many out there. Honestly, this past weekend, I was trying to get myself a citronella plant because I kept seeing them last year. And I was like, I really want one. I think it would be nice. We could put it on the patio. It should help out with like mosquitoes, blah, blah, blah. I cannot find them for the life of me anywhere this year. Like anywhere. I'm like so confused. They haven't been out like at all. And so even this past weekend, I was like, oh my god, look, it says it's there. We should go grab it. We go there. The guy even comes by and goes, well, it would be here. And then that's it. There was nothing there. Nothing. And I was so upset. Look how bad my tension is here. You can see how much it's warping into the middle. Oh my god. I can't even adjust it. I just have to like cut the ends in the back if we really wanted to see it properly, but it's driving me crazy how bad my tension just like pulls into that center. It's beautiful. It's on like a little crochet hanger. Oh my god. And it's beautiful and it has a really pretty pot. You know what? You are lucky. That's so awesome. That's so awesome that you were able to win that. I love it. Where's the macrame? Yeah. It could be crochet, it could be macrame. It's very similar. I've seen a lot of crochet plant holders lately, so I could definitely see it either way. But yes, driving me nuts not being able to find that because I was like, they were so big last year. They were massive and they had like a whole rack of them. And I was like, I want a citronella plant. I think that would be kind of fun. None. But you know what? My strawberries are doing so good. I have a giant one. My lemon tree is doing beautifully. I have like 10 giant lemons on that, so I can't complain. I can't complain too much, at least. Maybe just a little. You really need one too. They love you. Yes! See, I like my legs, if they bite me in the legs, they end up being like this big. And I'm just like, ugh! Why? We were sitting out there the other night and I was just like, oh, it's so nice out. We should go sit outside. It'll be great. And then the first mosquito of the season comes out and bites me in my ankle. And I went, I'm going inside. I was so mad. I was just so mad. I was like, why is there a mosquito out right now? This is stupid. Sorry, I like bumped this because I was like moving it over really quick. You don't think everyone reacts that way? They don't. I know it doesn't happen to my husband. It's like me and my grandma in my family. We get these giant welts on our our legs because of them, and I hate it. It's certain people in a blood type. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder. Now I'm like, oh, curious. Experimentation time. What blood type is everybody in my family? And my grandma and I, do my grandma and I have the same blood type? Because I swear to God, it's me and her and nobody else. But that's crazy. I didn't even really think about the blood type. I was hearing like, oh, you could be like allergic to mosquitoes, but it's only on my legs. It's only on my legs. I don't know. I don't get it. Let's see. Yes, we're good now. We're going to see what our really horrible tension coffee mug ends up looking like, and then maybe I'll make another one of some sort, or we'll redo this one so it can have a better tension and shape, because I don't know. I don't know. It looks very tall. It's very tall. You are? Oh, you're AB negative, which is like 1% of the population? Oh my gosh. Does it happen to you? Is that what you were saying before? That yes was because it happens to you too? Oh my god. Also, yes, ooh, lemons. I have a lemon tree that we like to call our lemon bush because it's not like a giant lemon tree in the ground. I have a lemon tree I got a couple years ago now, and planted it in a big pot so I can bring it inside and stuff during the winter. And it's doing so well, and we had the lemons from it last year. Were so delicious. They were so delicious. So I'm excited this year. Hello, Melted Crayons. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Hello, hello. It's so bad. It's so bad. Don't make fun of me. You're not allowed to tell me it's bad. I can tell you it's bad, but you can't tell me it's bad. You do it the well. It's interesting. I don't think I'm AB. I'm not gonna lie. I can never remember. I think I'm O something. I want to say I'm O something. It's one or the other. It's one negative or positive. I don't remember. Blood type is interesting. It's so weird that there's like so many different types of blood and how it works. Craziness. Absolute craziness. But Crayons, how's your Wednesday? What are you up to? Hoping you're doing well. It's a common one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either like the universal or it's just like a common one. uh, look at me being all common over here. Boring. Wait a minute, what did I just do? Something's funky. Something's funky. Something's funky. What did I do? Something's wrong. Did I miss one again? Oh my god, I'm going to scream. Did I miss one? No, maybe I didn't. Maybe we're fine. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're just gonna keep going. I don't want to redo it. We're just gonna keep going because it looks bad and I feel bad and I want to try a different one or try again and make sure that the tension stays better this time. It's the way I'm sitting, I think, that I can't tell what the tension feels like. I'm not gonna lie. With the Tunisian, it feels so different. They say EB negative, descended from aliens. You know, that makes sense. So much controversy. I would believe it. I love the conspiracy theory around that. You're good. You spent the whole day at a water park with your sister and her kids, so that was fun. Oh, I love that. I hope it was a really good time. That sounds fun. I have to do what? How many? 2 more rows? 3 more rows. 3 more rows up top. It's just mint, so now I can feel a little bit better about myself. You know, I still like my choice of background colors, so there's that. There's always that. There we go. I guess if I'm feeling like, oh, it's not a big deal, I'll cut the back pieces so that we can get and see what it would look like without the tightness in the middle. It should be okay. I wouldn't imagine it would completely unravel on me. It should be pretty snug, but it just means that this guy is only a test piece at this point, and I might just, make it into like I don't know, a mug rug, considering what it is, right? We could just have it as a little coffee mug coaster, and then there we go. You swung them around a couple times, and you went on several slides. Oh, slides are always fun. Water slides can be super fun. I always feel like they show the ones where you have to, like, hold yourself in like you're in a freaking coffin, and then the floor drops, and I'm just like, that sounds fun, but at the same time, just a regular water slide. You just slide in there, goes around a couple times, splash into the water, good enough. Okay, so that should be 2, so 2 more and we're good. 2 more and we're golden. How long did it take me? 2 hours. 2 hours? Yes. Yes? It's already 7? Oh, less than 2 hours. What time is it? Like an hour and a half. Okay. I'm like, I know I started a little late today because I was like, I need to eat dinner first. So then I got very confused by the time. That's not too bad. Especially for a test run, because if I make a few of these, I feel like it'll be a little bit easier. When you get, like, just the swing of it, you're good to go. They're polar opposites too. They do both enjoy a good adrenaline rush, but one much more than other. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love it. I've always been the roller coaster one in the family. So my dad and I, when I was little, would always ride all the roller coasters. My brother was not into them at all. And when we got older, when we became like adults, right, and we went to the parks again, I finally got him to go on to a couple roller coasters with me. Not like crazy ones, little ones, and like indoor ones. I still would go on the crazy loop-de-loops. He won't do those. But I am the adrenaline, I guess, seeker technically in the family. I'm also the youngest. I think there's a correlation somewhere with that. uh. That tension, man. That tension. You can just see how it, like, all goes towards that middle. Okay. Last row. I did have it where it was, there were more rows on the top than the bottom, just because it was uneven. And I wanted it to be a 20 by 20. I think that was probably, like, the better choice, for, at least for this one. It's like each one of them, most of them actually had, like, sizing that fit almost perfectly in the middle, and then I don't have to think about it. And then a couple of them I was like, okay, this one's gonna have to go here so it looks better. and it feels balanced. That's what I had to do with the coffee mug. And we are done. Okay. Oh, actually, that's not true. I do have to go one more time because I have to finish it off because, of course, it's like knitting. So I'm pretty sure the simple is single crochets. I'm going to go with the single crochet at the top for the simple stitch. I don't remember. I don't recall. I'd have to look it up. I feel like with certain stitches you want to go either a single crochet or you just want to do a slip stitch. But I feel like when I was doing this and I tried the slip stitch, it felt a little loose at the top then, and I was like, I don't like how that looks. It doesn't feel like it finished it. It felt a little unfinished. Better than you can do? Oh no. It's one of those things where it's when you've crocheted your entire life, right? Okay. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look how awful. It does look like the mug though, so I'm pleased with that. Now, if we could find the problem piece in this giant just softness that's happening back here. Who's my problem? Who is the problem piece that I went way too snug with? See, like, you can tell at the top I got a little looser, which is nice, but here at the bottom you can see, oh, we're actually at the bottom's pretty good. It's just that middle. It's right there. It's the tension right there. Who's the problem? Who's my problem child? These guys are kind of snug under there. It might be one of these here. Alright, well, I'm going to do the thing that I don't really want to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. Oh, okay. Let's see if that actually... Oh. Oh. Potentially. Potentially was the problem. Except it still looks a little tight. There might be another one that was too snug back there, too. But I still like it. I think that actually looks good. The funnier thing is like, it feels like a big old poof. It feels like a big old poof on top. But I'm okay with that. And it does elongate it. So if we made the stitches wider, right? If we gave them each 2 stitches for every one, just on the row side, I don't know if that would make it a little bit better. Like, I don't think doing it with the number of rows too would be a good idea. I think it just needs to be the number of stitches, which then would really change it. But you can see how this is supposed to be a square, and it's so much longer. Just cut everything. This is my, I have to look at this now for the rest of my days so I can make patterns and know what I need to adjust and fix. Okay, let's see. Speaking of Stardew. Oh, I hate doing it because I just don't want it to come apart. Yeah, Yeah, because even if I blocked this, I don't think it would get that same look as you can see, like, in that corner right there. That's the coffee mug, right? We all know and love that coffee mug. And saved our butts in the skull caverns a time or two. It's one of these guys down here too. But I want to see. I need to tell if I need to make adjustments to the actual pixelated pattern. Yeah. So, too tall needs to be wider, right? So if I do that, then I'm wondering if I'm going to have to go smaller on the hook as well so that it fits better. But you know what? It's fun. I think it's actually very fun. I still like it, and it's cute. But it's warped. And it's just like, too much. So let me see, because, oh my gosh. Honestly, then my pattern's going to look really funky. Let me show you what this looks like. Because I don't care. It's okay. I can show you this. Do I have one for... Sometimes I do, so I'm always curious if I actually had one already set. I do not want to have a window one. 2 seconds. Okay. Ta-da! So it's supposed to be, see how like they're extremely similar, but I made it a lot simpler. One, I probably don't even need these two guys up at the top. It's not really necessary, so I'm kind of thinking, okay, one, adjust that. Those don't need to be there. Two, now pixel art wise, right, it works, but because of how the stitch is, and I think it's just because it like ends up making it taller. If we widen it, it's gonna look a little silly. I feel like it's gonna look a little silly. I can try though. Because it's really just adding... Oh my gosh, how? I just have to like put a row in between every single row. Yeah. It's gonna look really silly. It's gonna be great. You know what? Before I do this, I'm gonna copy and paste it because it's gonna look ridiculous. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. I just figured this would be easier if I just do it here. Okay, go back. It looks like I'm just warping the image at this point. Okay, ready? Yeah. So instead of, you know, the square, it now looks like a rectangle. So from that to that. But it could be a good thing because of how the stitches work. It's so goofy. Isn't it goofy? It's almost like I have to take the rows and make them taller. Why is it telling me like my row heights aren't the same? Hold on. What is it, 15 typically? Go like this, and we go, okay, well, maybe like a 20? Oh, even more. 25? It looks more normal there. You know, a little bit more normal. But that's kind of the idea. You can see like each cell then is more of a rectangle, and that's because of the stitches. It's so silly. It's so silly. I kind of want to try it now, though. Should we see what happens? We can at least like try at the bottom. this piece, this part at least, where it actually does the little ziggy zag, might be easier this way too. I have to go smaller. Because my thought was, right, 20 stitches by 20 stitches makes a 5.5-inch square. This is no longer going to be a 5.5-inch square if I do that. Oh, I hate how that works. Be wider, dang it. I kind of want to try a Junimo or something instead. I'm like looking at this coffee mug going, I despise you now. What other ones do I have? So I have the strawberry. We could do a flower. The fishing rod, always a good one. Or a chicken. Could always do a chicken. Junimo is a classic, though, you know. The strawberry probably would be the easiest one. The strawberry could also have a mint backdrop, too. To be quite honest, that red with the green and the mint could be kind of pretty. It was almost there. It was almost what I wanted it to be. It made me so excited. Let me get different colors. The problem with the Junimo, I don't know if I have enough green. Because with that one, I have 3 different greens. I have a slight green, I have a brighter green, and then I have a darker green. It's a lot of different greens. I guess we could swap out the dark green for like a black, because then that would just be like the outline and the eyes. The limbs. Here, I can show you guys what I'm thinking of. Here. Junimo. Too big. But there's my little Junimo. Then there's the chicken, of course. Then we have our fishing rod. Of course, I have that slightly bigger. I'm like zoomed in on it. There's the fishing rod. The fishing rod is fun because I do like how the strings look, or like the line looks for the fishing rod. I made a couple. I took a couple bit different flowers, and I was like trying to get the shading right on these. There's the strawberry. Nice, simple strawberry. And then I feel like with this one, you just like stitch some like black seeds onto it. My freaking coffee mug. I'm wondering if it's going to have to be changed though for each one of them. For it to actually function right. Otherwise, we do this guy. And this could be kind of cute. It's just one of the little thought bubbles. Just a little heart thought bubble, like a happy heart thought bubble. Or I can do the frustrated one, which is actually kind of funny, considering how I feel. So one of those could be actually kind of silly to do, too. A little bit simpler. So maybe we'll try this guy. And it might work up even quicker than our coffee mug. Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da. I was hoping... Oh, that's like the closest to it. Let's see. I do like the little bubbles because I think they're super cute. Oh my gosh. Just grab one of these to put up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Why can't I just, like, find one without, like, the background? This is all I need, all I need. Driving me crazy. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to use somebody else's image that I keep finding, but let's try this one. Let's see. Just quickly adjust it. This one will be kind of silly, but I think it'll be a good one. Always need something silly goofy. I should put this one above my head, honestly. Since it is like the emote. And there we go. Oh, it's a little blurry. Yeah, it's fine. Heart. That's fine. I don't care. You know what? You get the idea. That's what it is, right? That's what we're making right there. Is that ridiculous heart? Okay. So for this one, I need the white again. I'm gonna need black, red, and then ooh, what should we do for the background color? We can either do the mint again. I really like that. We could do like the pink, because then it just is like a little bit of a different shade of the red, right? I have a dark pink too, but I think the light pink would be prettier. You do like a little pastel-y backdrop. Honestly, this could be a cute one for like Valentine's Day or like an anniversary or something. You could make like a little thing. Little thing like a card holder or something. Little pouch. Do I have any red? Hold on. I gotta get up. Give me a second. I found a red. Okay, so we need a red and then black for the outline. So we can either try right away taking this one and widening it, right? Or we go with it, we see if like it's just the tension and maybe when it like stretches better, it'll actually look better. I'm kind of like of the thought process to do that one. But at the same time, I know it's going to make it taller and it's going to drive me crazy. Like a regular single crochet stitch, right, is a lot squarer. But like when I think it might, and my thoughts is it's got to be the color changes that's actually making it a little bit wider. This is a square and it's actually like a 10 by 10, right? So I was hoping that I think it's my tension that it would really truly just be like aha, square. Oh, it is a little bit longer, isn't it? Slightly taller than it should be. Well, if I take this, oh boy, it's gonna be one of those, it's gonna look like so goofy. We're gonna start doing it, and then I'm just gonna be like, it just doesn't work. I'm gonna try it anyways, though. It's either gonna get too wide. I think it's gonna be too wide. Because then how many stitches is this? Let's see. It's like 37 across. Oh, that seems silly goofy. Silly goofy. Let's just go with 20. We're gonna try it with a little pink background. It'll be adorable no matter what. This one's gonna be so cute, and I'm not gonna screw up my tension. I will pay attention better. It's the streaming part, you know. It's the streaming part that gets me every time. Streaming and stitching. Dangerous combination. Okay, let's see. Because I do have this size, yes. So it'll be 2 rows. And then we start on the heart. I have this up at the... Oh, sorry. There we go. I'm holding this up higher because of the length of this hook. It's definitely harder to deal with the adjustments of the camera. But I got you. I got it so you can see it now. I'm hoping since this... Well, this does have 4, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3... No, it's only 3 colors. Well, it's 4 colors because I did the background. I mean, if we did the background in the white too, it would only be 3 colors. But me, I'm like, nah, I gotta have like a fun background color. Change it up. Have more things to deal with. Feeling tired today. I feel like that's maybe part of my problem with motivation. I woke up this morning though and I was like ready to go and I was like, haha, let's do this. Got tired very quickly. I'm hoping it's not because I'm gonna get a migraine or something. I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I start feeling really tired. I'm like, oh no, is it a migraine? When is it? Has it been 2 hours? Oh my gosh. Wouldn't have never guessed. It felt like this went so quick. We'll see if we can't finish this one. Otherwise, we'll get at least some of it going. We'll see how it's working up. Because it is a simpler design, so I just feel like, okay, let's go simple really quick just to see if it is the tension that's the problem. Blah, 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 right? I mean, I could do single crochets instead. Just make single crochet squares. But where's the fun in that? I want the Tunisian. Bring on the Tunisian. Or we just make Tunisian squares and then we cross stitch into each one. But that's so much extra work. But it's like, it is a fun thing to do. I do love doing the cross stitch on crochet. It makes me happy. Cross stitching and embroidering on crochet is very cute. Okay. So we have our 2 rows. So how many? Oh, I'm gonna have to count to see where I have to actually put the bottom of the bubble. The bottom of the bubble is literally one stitch. One stitch. Okay. 9, and then it's the 10th one. So 1. Okay. Here we go. Oh boy. Where's my middle? Is this the middle? I think I've wrapped it around like 1,000 times, so that's alright. That's okay. Goes through that. Bring the pink back. It was hard to tell with the sunflower that I made that it did stretch it. Like I could tell I'm like it stretched it a little bit, but I felt like it wasn't a ton. Looking at that coffee mug, I'm like, no, it's stretching it a ton. But the sunflower I made that is like a rectangle already, I was like, well, I mean, it's not too bad. It's one of the reasons why I was like, okay, this could actually work with the ideas I have going, and I've been wanting to do the tapestry crochet with Stardew. So I was like, let's just go. Let's just go for it and see how it works, and hopefully it flows well. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Little mistakes at this point. You're doing an assignment related to guess what, cancer, and you saw a treatment option for cancer that is cancer? That's a confusing one. That feels a bit round. Like, just going like in a loop at that point. Okay, so this, go this way, bring it up, pull it through. You're going to change to pink. Bring it up, pull it through, keep it going. One more. Nice. Okay, I said one more, but I lied. But I lied. What is Google doing? Oh, that's what came up with Google? Well, yeah, I mean, Google never ever put like proper supporting articles and whatnot at the beginning, anyways. It always was just kind of like the most popular thing goes to the top. Is this like AI stuff that they're doing? Because I've been seeing that a lot. That's like popping up a lot on mine, and I'm just like, that's not useful. Can I turn that off? That's just gonna get way more misinformation that already is an issue out there. A bigger issue, honestly. At least that's what it feels like. Okay. swapping it out. There we go. Okay, so how does this look? All right, it's okay. It's okay. I'm so concerned I'm gonna like screw up my tension immediately. I know I am. I feel it. I feel it. Feel it in my bones. Just color changing in general right here. It feels tighter right there. It's like nice and stretchy in the rest of it. And then you come to that part and it's just like, nope. And it's because of those color changes. So this one stays pink. Then this one, it's like a stack instead. Brings it to like a little bit of a point. Oh my god, the middle is supposed to be white, not pink. Sometimes you can tell when I just need to give up for the day. Sometimes you just feel it, right? Shoot, did I go too far? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Here, let me pull these back on. I'm gonna see if I can't adjust it. Okay, so if that's as far as I want to go, then boop. Get those out. Bring it back. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Saved it. So now I can fix what I did. So you actually have to be the white. So it pops a lot better. You know what? I'm glad you laughed at that. Sometimes you have to laugh. You're just like, God darn it. Do you ever have those days where you're just like, okay, all right, it's not my day. It's not my day, and it's fine that it's not my day. You're like, so I'm done. I'm done for today. I'm gonna go to bed. It's like in the middle of the day, too. You're just like, well, look, sometimes you just have to. Take the loss and get out of here. There we go. I forgot to put Krobus and the Hat Mouse back on my desk. I have them over on the side right now. I have my Junimo in the background. He kind of is hiding behind my plant and my head. It's right there. There's my plant. I have my lavender that's crocheted. But I didn't put Krobus and the Hat Mouse back. I gotta put those back up on my desk. Okay. There we go. That's much better. That's much better. That's what we want it to look like. We want a silly thought bubble, but we want it to be the proper thought bubble. At this point, I should just swap straight over to doing the frustration bubble versus the heart. It would definitely just show off my feelings way, way better. The grumpy bubble. if you will. Hello, Ash. Welcome on in. How you doing? Finally catching a crochet stream? Yes, love it. How are you? How's your Wednesday? Hope you're doing well. Okay, there's 2 on this one. Do that. Bloop. Keep it loose. Loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. Okay, you coming over here. I'm really gonna make it loose. Some knowledge of each other, I see. Oh, I love it. Let's see. You're living had a job interview earlier today. Hold on. There we go. Which is promising, but the circumstances may be less than ideal, so just gotta see how the cards lay out and let it be. Yeah. Fair, fair. I hope it went well. I'm gonna cross my fingers for you. That it goes good. But you're happy to hop on stream and just chill. Oh yeah, always a good time. Always a nice time just to relax and enjoy some art. I like to do the same thing. Okay, we'll pop this guy. Color change. Of course, I'm having a frustration time though, because my coffee, where'd it go? Did I like throw it? Where did I throw it? I throw things when I get angry. My coffee came out okay. Less than not the greatest. I'm a little like ugh, but because it came out a little tall and way too tight, but you know what? It's still cute. It's still cute. So we're trying out a little heart bubble, which is a little bit simpler, so hopefully we'll feel better about it. And I just want to work on the tension that oh my god, why did I do pink? Why did I do that? We're not even there yet. We're nowhere near there. But I just want to work on the tension that I'm bringing into the picture part. So I think I'm just like overexcited, and then I'm just like, keep it tight so that we don't get like, holes, and then I bring over the yarn and it's like way too tight. So just slight adjustments, and I think that'll make it a little bit better. Ugh, there we go. Always struggled with the mosaic work, but you've never seen it done with a long hook. Oh yeah, this is Tunisian. Yep. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I have. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I posted this the other day. I have been actually like loving it, honestly. So I made myself like a nice sunflower. So I'm doing the simple stitch today, but I'm like in love with this stitch with the Tunisian right now. It's so good. It's so good. So I'm like, I need to make more. And here we are. Here we are. But that was like my first, like my test run. And then I was like, all right, let's try some Stardew Valley stuff and keep going from there. I'm like having other designs going on in the background that I'm playing with. It's great. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. The coffee is still great. You can see what you mean, but still adorable. I can still tell what it is. Yes. You know what? You could still tell what it is. Thank you. Thank you. You love sunflowers? I do too. They're so wonderful. They make me happy. Thank you. I also think it's beautiful. It makes me smile. I want to add it and like actually put it onto like a bar so I can hang it up. So I think that'll be like a really cute small tapestry piece that I can put somewhere. This one is going to be the black. So I'm going to put it there. Bring it around. Keep it loose. Keep it loose and easy. Ugh, driving me nuts. It's like picked up the wrong one. I do this with like regular stitches and it's like fine, but like with this, for some reason, I'm just like, okay, I have to focus. Focus and it'll be fine. You're gonna come up this way. There we go. How many? 3? 3. Wait. Yes, okay. I am literally second guessing everything I'm doing now. Okay. You're fine. You're fine. Breathe. Relax. You've got this. But if anybody's working on some fun stuff for Whip Wednesday, tell us all about it. What you doing? What you working on? What you sitting down and relaxing with today? You're about to make a presentation on rabies. This is going to be fun. Oh boy. Oh boy, rabies. Great topic. Love it. The love comes from the painful grind put into every stitch. It's so true. It's so true. You could also do it on botulism. Oh boy. You got all the fun topics tonight. Dun 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 dun. I was like, what the heck? Where did my pink go? It's in the front. It's in the front. It's in the front. Okay. Bring it back. Loosey-goosey. Watch me do it so loose now, it's just going to be like completely full of holes. I'd laugh and cry all at the same time. There we go. Okay, so if I just pull that one a little bit, just to tighten it up, just a smidge. Just a smidge. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, I think. Okay, so this guy is where we change already. So bring that over. This comes up, and we're getting the knots that we were getting before, so we're probably going to have to adjust a lot. So we don't have a ton of knots to deal with at once. I think this is the last row before the red pops into it, so... And here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. There we go. And then we'll just bring you in. Okay. Whew. We got this. So many interesting diseases. Epidemiology. Oh, could be. You could do this on TOT. Okay, what's TOT? Am I making myself old asking that? What's TOT? Oh wait, is it just it's just a crying face. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I read that funny. I've read that funny, and I literally was like, "Oh, you could do this on like some sort of platform." And I was like, "What is TOT?" Good God. It is one of those nights, I swear. Oh, I just realized I still have how have I not noticed that that is still up at the top? I swear. I didn't notice this entire time. It is just not my day. It is just not my day. It's great. It's great. Yeah, big stretches for everybody. I mean, you know what? Why don't we show off? We were able to raise $4,114 for St. Jude last month. I mean, you guys can still technically donate if you'd like to. So you know what? It's fine. It's great. It's great. It's great. Oh my god, I swear. We're gonna get through half of this and I'm just gonna be like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm getting out of here. You can respect that. Doing summer classes during your high school years, you let you graduate early. Oh yeah. There's always all that work, right? All that work that gets put into everything. Sometimes it's fun topics though. You know, you get some interesting stuff happening. Makes it a little bit more fun. Okay. There we go. And then switch to pink. Okay. Yes, good. Very good. You know, I just gotta keep giving myself some, like, support. Like, yes, you can do it. You got this. I don't got this. Not today. Not today. One, two, one, two. Yeah, so this is gonna definitely continue going over. So bring this guy through. And then it changes. Where you at? Oh, okay. So this is actually where we're gonna bring our red in. So now we add another color to the mix just to make it a little bit more complicated, right? Fun. Here we go. Oh boy. Everybody take a second, you know, give yourself a stretch while Rachel undoes the knot that inevitably formed. How you guys doing? Let's do this. Gotta spice it up with yet another yarn to get tangled. Exactly. It's already tangled on itself, which, you know, I don't need this. Ah. Foreshadowing? No. No. Don't say it's so. Probably, though. You're not wrong. Look at the giant knot that's already behind this thing. Okay. We're good. Well, we're kind of good. Maybe we should undo this one too. I mean, look how beautiful it is. It's just this lovely spiral of mayhem. The spiral of mayhem. It's great. Yeah, everybody just wants a hug. Exactly. All the colors are just like hugs. Hugs all around, guys. We're making a heart. We gotta feel it together. Okay, good enough. Good enough. I want to keep going. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it's in this one. We bring the red. Here we go. Bring it on. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, and then 3. And the twisting commences. Once again. Ooh, that one could be too tight. I think it's okay, though. I'm going to say it's okay. Need the pink to come through here. That one's definitely too tight. You want to do it on the rabies, because then when you get to talk about rabid animals, botulism sounds silly, and then when you look it up on Google, there was a really silly 3D illustration. Oh no. All those weird, silly illustrations. Honestly, medical illustrations are sometimes just weird. They're weird. There we go. Tighten that up a little bit. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. There we go. Tighten that guy up back there because I don't trust it. Lovely. Okay. Red. You're very vibrant. I picked a very, very, very vibrant red. It's perfect. Did I not grab the whole? There we go. Let's loosen that one up. That was way too tight. I could already feel it like going, snug, you say? Okay. End it off. So now if I tighten it up, that'll be fine. Okay. Looking okay. Looking good. We got this. We've got this. It feels like it's keeping... It's not like narrowing in on the image, which is what we don't want it to do. Which is what I was having happen. Practice makes perfect, right? It's coming together. Hopefully. Okay. White piece back over. Calmly. Nicely. the heart gets to widen out just on a very easy level. The only thing that's like an odd shape technically is the bubble. The heart should be very, very simple. Because the bubble kind of does its own thing where it gets a little wide at one point and it's not perfectly even. I feel like I have like a fiber in my mouth right now. Figures as much. You don't think your teacher understands what making a text size a size that someone can read means? Oh no. I would assume 12. Size 12 is normal. The typical font. I mean, even 11's okay. 11's fine, but then it gets a little small, you know, after that. If you go any bigger than that, it always just looks like a little too big, and you're just like, why does it feel awkward? It was on 4? Whoa. Yeah, that's a little small. That's just a smidgen small. I don't know about that. Like even 10. 10 I could understand. 4? I'm over here just like, yeah, you know, 12-point font, you know, get all the normal numbers in, and then all of a sudden you're just like 4. I'm like, whoa. Okay, what did I do? I did something funky. Okay, that's fine. This back, I feel like, is going to be a tad messier than the coffee mug. Well, the coffee mug is a mess now because I cut it. Just to see if we couldn't figure out where the tension issue was, but... It was pretty. The back was nice, you know? Sometimes you gotta get that prettiness. Even though it's unnecessary. Okay. There. Kind of want to tighten up that one. Do you need something, Harvey? What's up, buddy? Harvey. I'm almost done, Harvey. Don't worry. Sometimes he gets antsy. Sometimes he, like, wants me to be done streaming earlier than I'm, like, ready for. I'm like, but... Let me finish. Yeah, I think that's working out a little bit nicer. It's definitely going to do the stretch thing. You can see the stretch already happening, but it's gonna be good. Even 12 is a tad small? Really? I'm like trying to see, because that's not gonna have, well, this could have normal font size. That's way smaller than 12. I'm trying to see if there's like a part with words. Oh no, they went way smaller than 12 on this. Look at that. I don't even think I've noticed that. That's gotta be like a 9. That's gotta be a 9. Hi. You coming to join? You can lay down. Here, lay down. I'll pick my feet up so you can lay in your bed. I won't bother you. Yeah, he wants attention. Mr. I Want Attention is here. Oh, you can only see the bottom of him. Lay down, Harf. Lay down. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. That's a good job. Oh, you need like 14 to 20. Oh boy. Yeah, to me, that always ends up looking like if it's for something specific, you know, if it's for like a poster or something like that, or some sort of, you know, design work. But if it's for a paper, that always looks so funky to me, that sizing. Okay. Put this back. Well, you know what? Put this one here just so it kind of has something to hit so it's not constantly hitting my desk by accident. Yep, OMG, there's Harvey. Harvey, don't bite your toes. Harvey. Harvey, why you itchy? That is my Harvey. If you haven't met Harvey, there he is. He's a goofball. He's all over all of my stuff here. Because I love him. He is my son. I say that as a joke, and it's like, no. No, that's how I treat him. Okay. The red back. Going across. And then here. So it widens out. Nice and easy. This part widens too. Okay. Of course, you're gonna have to go across the entire thing. Same with the pink, really. Loosen. I've learned my lesson, and now I refuse. I mean, I'm probably going too much now, but there's gonna be that in between that we finally figure out how to get it right. See, amigurumi, my favorite thing to do. My tension is perfect every time. But this stuff changes it up just a little bit. So the way I'm holding it, the way we have to like pull and change, all attributes to how snug it ends up being. And then I just overcompensate. At least that is what's happening right now. Okay. Usually type with 20. See, at that point, I would just zoom in a little bit. You know, have it at like the regular spacing and then just zoom in a little bit if I'm struggling to see it. That way I know how many pages it actually is. Otherwise, it's going to be off. It's going to be way more considering the font size. Of course, it has been many a year since I have had to write a paper. Should just do one for fun one day. I'll just write a paper. Just for funsies. What should we write a top topic on? It's been too long. Is this one? Yes. I think this is as wide as it's going to get, though, too. So we can bring this guy in. Oh, no. Oh, no. I screwed something up. Why did I do 2 here? It wasn't supposed to be 2. I don't care. God darn it. How did I do that? I'm so confused. I think my brain is saying, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. You've been streaming for almost 3 hours. You're done. You're done. Go take a break. 3, 4? What? What? I have an extra stitch. No, wait. No, we're fine. I don't have an extra stitch. Okay, for some reason it looked like there was an extra stitch, but I think we're okay. But somehow one of them got longer, and I'm so confused by it. I'd have to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back, but I know I should. I know I should frog it. But I just wanted to get through one more row. This is as wide as it's gonna get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, and actually I think the heart itself gets a little wider. But the rest of it should be at the width it should be. All of a sudden I had some deja vu. That's fine. I'll take the deja vu. Is that what keeps happening? Am I, like, doing a slip stitch in the middle of a stitch all of a sudden? Oh, man. Because I almost did that just then, and I'm just like, oh, boy. You know what the problem is? It's because it's uneven that I keep making mistakes. I'm looking at it as if it's going to do the exact same thing on both sides, and it's not. There we go. At this point, though, it should... Yes. Much better. 5 a.m. getting a notif on your phone. 0 sugar replied to your message. The ultimate womp womp? Who is that? What? Yeah, I'd be a little confused, honestly. I'm very confused by everything about that, honestly. Not a clue what's happening there. But you know what? Enjoy the weird text at 5 in the morning. Yes, beautiful. Diseases? Wait, where's the diseases at? Uh-oh. Oh, is it just from typing? Oh, that's from just typing. I was like, wait, where's that supposed to go? Did I miss something? No, it's just, I'm trying to just hold multiple conversations in my head. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Bloop. And the knots begun. The knots are everywhere. Love it. Love it so much. think, though, to stop myself from going too crazy tonight, I should call it. I really should. I can find another fun person to raid into. Always a good time to either have a lovely friend who's also a crafter, or we could always meet a new one. We could see who's going and doing what right now. I think that'd be kind of fun. That's not bad. I think that one is coming out okay, and I do think my tension is way better on this one. So I probably will, I'm gonna redo my coffee. But the coffee looks good. It looks really good, right? So as long as I can fix the tension, we're gonna be good there. We're gonna have another cute one with like a heart on it. Stop licking your toes. Oh man, but I like it. I think it's fun, and I think I'm gonna have a good time with this. But I gotta just make sure I work on my tension and make sure everything in the back, you know, doesn't get too snug back here, since it is a lot of back and forth. And I prefer the back and forth than having to like cut every single time I'm changing, especially since with a lot of these, it's like, okay, you have one stitch that's going to be a different color, and then it's going to flip-flop to the next thing. So, anyways, how did I not notice that I had all of my, my stuff for Tiltify and St. Jude still up? Goofy, but that's okay. It's not my bad. I was just, for an entire month it was there, that entire time. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's go find a fun person to raid, so make sure you're sticking around for the raid. But thank you guys for joining. Stream on Friday? I'm not sure. Maybe some more Stardew? Call to the Lamb? Something else? If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to pop those into the Discord. You can also join us there. We have a really fun community. I have a great podcast that you should go listen to. Pop culture, long form. It's great. It's fun. Make sure you're following me on all of my socials, and then get it going. Oh, hi, Dog Honor. You came in right at the end. Right at the end as I'm getting out of here. You have volume all the way up, but you're not hearing good? No! I should be okay. I'm not sure. It looks fine on my end, at least. I mean, I can make myself a smidgen louder, but I don't want to go too much or it's gonna like sound like it's blowing out the mic. But hi, how's it going? Welcome on in. You want to see what I was doing before we leave? I have to still find a person anyways. You can see I'm working on some tapestry crochet. So we have a coffee mug. We're working on like a little thought bubble. It's that right there. A little thought bubble that has like a heart in it. So it's very fun. And Harvey's here. There he is. Harvey's taking a nap, so he's of course joining us, which is always great. Let's see. Who do we have to run off to tonight? Might have a couple places we can go. Okay. Let's see. Isn't it fun? I think they're gonna be kind of cute. I have like a few plans I think I want to do with them, but it's with like the Tunisian stitch, so it's a little bit different than just doing like regular crochet. It's with these like long needles. You've seen me do a couple of things with this before, but I haven't done a ton of color work where it actually like shows a picture, so I'm having fun with it. Oh, you might have seen this. I don't know if I showed you this one. Here. Sunflower. That one I really like, my sunflower. I guess it's technically this direction. So I have a sunflower, I have some coffee, and I'm making a cute little heart bubble as well. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. We're having a good time. Gotta test some stuff out. You gotta play with it. So definitely doing that. Okay, let me see where we can go. I like how it's like, you should check out the new Raid browser. Yeah, I have. I've had it for a long time. Thank you. It can also be very slow. You love that one? Yeah, this one came out so good. I love the sunflower. I agree. So I kind of want to do more like that too, but I was like, oh, I want to do something silly and kind of nerdy on this one. For today's stream at least, right? We should. Let's see. We might be able to go see a new friend. I would always love meeting new crafters, so this could be a good time to do it. Let me see if they're going to be on. Oh yeah, we can come over here. Let's see. It looks like we have some cute stuff being made. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, Friday we'll probably be doing some gaming. I'm probably going to be doing some more crochet off stream today. So, without further ado, use that raid call, use that sub raid. Let's get out of here. Let's go say hi. And I will see you guys next time. Keep crafting, stay lazy. Wait, keep crafting, keep gaming, stay lazy. There we go. Oh my god, I can't even do that. See, this is why I have to get out of here. Alright, see you guys later. Oh, I swear. This is just how it goes. Oh, of course. Is it not? Is it not gonna go now? Oh no! Oh no. I'm hoping it does. Come on. This is what I get for having to use their stuff. Alright, bye guys. See you guys later. I think it's working now. Did it grab everybody? Uh-oh. You know what? It does what it does. It's called Twitch. Bye!